what's going on. So, 9 months, I have not touched a cigarette. I've not had any chew. I've had zero tobacco. And I have, first off, my wife to thank. She's the first one that jumped into it, and a week later, I did. Now, if you don't know my story on it, basically, we went to get her some more juice. I had no desire to start this. Went to this, I would call it a box store, vaping or e-cigarette place. Horrible customer service, but they talked me into trying a few things. And right before we walked in, I had a cigarette and I flicked off the cherry because there was still like half of it left. Put it in my pocket and I was going to finish it when we came out. That thing and no other has ever been lit since. Now I've gone through a couple different e-cigs in the process, and my choice is the iTaste MVP. It's bulky, it's heavy, but it lasts. It's got a huge battery that you can actually charge your cell phone off of, or any USB device that will charge from USB. You can use this to charge it and still be vaping away while you do it. My choice on the tank is the iSmoka. Now, the benefit to this tank, for some of you that are somewhat knowledgeable with these tanks, they have wicks in them, which kind of act like a light bulb filament, if you will. The juice comes in several different flavors, and then you choose your level of nicotine in there. Now, for those naysayers that say, but you're still getting nicotine, so what do you do? Nicotine is actually beneficial to your health, believe it or not. Now, yeah, if you get a drop of straight nicotine, it's pure poison. But doing it this way, it helps with a lot of heart problems, blood clotting, blood flow. It does. There's a lot. Research it for yourself. It does a great job. Here's the deal. Oh, let me get back to the tank. Most of them have wicks that come down from the top, coming down like this one. See, this one would go in there. Let's see here, like that. And that would drop down, and these wicks soak up your juice. And then when you hit it, throws an electrical charge through there. And sorry about that. And then you're basically just pulling in a water vapor, because this is just vegetable glycerin with flavorings and whatever level of nicotine you desire. This tank, the wick is actually at the very bottom. So with the other one, what you'll tend to do is your juice will get brown, start tasting burned and stuff like that, because you're not getting your wicks fully saturated all the time. And you'll find yourself always kind of twisting it like that to try and make sure that your wick is fully sucked up of juice, if you will. And SoCal Preps is trying to call me on Skype, but you're gonna have to wait, buddy. Sorry. With this, it's always soaked in. So this is my favorite. Another individual out there, good buddy of mine, went with the same thing, except he didn't take my advice to begin with and got the tank that comes with it, which is this one. And then within a couple days asked me, why is my juice brown and tastes all burnt? And I told him, I'll bet you didn't get the tank I recommended. He ended up getting it, and now he loves it. And he is, I'm not sure how far along, but he's probably got a month or two at least now, cigarette free. Another buddy of mine just started and with e-cig. I'm not sure what brand he's using, and I'm not going to name names here because some people don't want people knowing that they ever did smoke or what they're doing. That's their personal thing. But he says that he's using his e-cig about 20% of the time. The key to this is that when you get that urge for a cigarette, grab this thing. And puff away. Trust me, you will lose the urge to pick up that cigarette. Just do it as much as possible, as long as it takes. You're not going to overdose or anything like that. If you get too much nicotine in you, you'll start getting a headache, and then you set it down for a little bit. If you go and light a cigarette right after that, you're really going to get a headache. So just stick with it. And brother, you know who I'm talking to. We just spoke, I think it was yesterday or the day before. When you grab your e-cig, just go at it. When you desire that cigarette, pick this thing up and hit the hell out of it. It will work. I'm 9 months. I went from 3 packs a day to instantly 0 cigarette a day by using this. Can't recommend it enough. If you're in the Tucson area, check out Old Pueblo Vapors or Old Pueblo Lounge. I'll put a notation to them. They've actually got a website where you can order all this stuff from. Now, they may not have like this on the website, but you can call them, just like my other good friend. Actually, Janel, he already talked about doing this, so I can throw it out there. He put it out himself. He ordered all this stuff from Old Pueblo Vapors here in Tucson, and their customer service, they took care of him. He told me he loved the customer service. They'll get you taken care of. I'll put a link to them down below. You can check them out on Facebook, whatever. I don't get anything from them. I get the benefits that anybody else gets. You get points for how much you spend in there and how often you're there and all that stuff. But I don't get anything from them for promoting. I just get the satisfaction of helping a small business out that has amazing customer service. So check out your e-cigarettes. Don't go with them little cheap ones that look like a cigarette. We tried that once before, and within less than a month I was back to cigarettes because they suck. Throw the money in. It's not that much. And you can get a good e-cigarette. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Easiest way is just email me at thelowbuckprepper or lowbuckprepper@gmail.com. Either one of them. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. And vape away, my friends. 9 months. No cigarettes. And I feel amazing. Well, I feel a lot better anyways. I can breathe. I can taste. I don't stink of smoke. It rocks. Talk to you all later.